the Gunners will be starting from the 18-yard line. Sullivan will throw, and that's going to be intercepted right off the bat. First play from scrimmage, and the Barons will take over just like that. Backs. See if he can show that off tonight or not. Gonna run for his life, and he's gonna lose the football again. This time it's gonna be picked up by the defense. A minute left. Bradley across his body. And batted up and intercepted. And that'll end the game. Gonna drop the throw again. Throws sideline, complete to his receiver downfield. He's got a man going downfield. He's gonna keep going. No one's gonna catch him. Touchdown, Barons. Hello and welcome. We're back here on this wonderful Sunday evening, starting 5 p.m. Central. Well, it's actually 5:14. Sorry, I had to. I'm a little behind, but I had to get some extra things set up that I didn't realize I had to. But hey, we're here. We're ready to go. We got what should be hopefully an interesting matchup for you all tonight. Kick off our Sunday night doubleheader. It's the Shamrocks in Dublin taking on their division rivals, the the Black Knights of Paris. And it'll be obviously in Dublin, Ireland. And like I said, these two teams are division rivals, so this will be a fun game to see what happens and where this division's going to go. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully, also, between this stream and last one, I made sure to, also you guys cannot see what I just realized you cannot see what I'm doing, but that's alright. It's a fail. But I changed the audio, so hopefully you guys can hear me a lot better than you could before. I'm making sure I'm right up against the mic, so it might be a little loud, but if it is, I'll monitor that and I'll note for next time. But I'm just still trying to work things out here as I start this league up again. So, yeah, but without further ado, let's get right into this here. And I will, sorry, I'm just trying to navigate this all here. And let's get into this thing here. You guys should now see my screen. There we go. So sorry you couldn't see that intro, but that's alright. It's the same intro that Madden has every time. So let's start this then. I'm looking forward to it. Black Knights are going to kick off here first, and actually just give me a second. I just realized that in doing so I got rid of. I actually have the rosters pulled up from this for this game. So First off, we got the Dublin Shamrocks starting with the ball here. Their quarterback, Will Bentley. Going to be just a new quarterback, a new face in this league, as he was not been played. He didn't play the last 2 seasons. And again, the Shamrocks are a new team-ish. They were formerly the Antlers before the Antlers are now in Anchorage. So first a handoff to the left side, and the flag's going to be down in the first play. So we'll see what this is. Looks like it's going to be a holding. Looks like it's going to be called back. And that was called on Luke Raymond on the receiver, so a little bit of offensive holding there. Once again, I hope you guys can hear everything. I'm not monitoring OBS right now on my other monitor because, you know, I want to make sure I can see the rosters here, as Bentley's going to throw it out to the right side, and he's got a big man, and they make the catch. And got already an injury. Looks like Raymond somehow going to be sitting on the sideline for a little bit because he is holding his wrist or something. So probably just a temporary injury likely. So 2nd and 11 already after a loss of 1. Gonna hand off again, this time to a different running back. Again, I should have the whole thing pulled up here by number, so it might take me a second too because it's obviously new. So Bentley looking to throw, gonna throw, and he's gonna make the catch. Excellent play made to again, I should have done this before the stream, but it's alright. Robertson. Dante Robinson. There we go. Also, just give me a second. I gotta actually go over. I can't do that. That's alright. I don't know where my mouse is. It's fine. Here's a handoff. And this handoff's going to go for a nice few yards. Gives him 2nd inches. And that is going to be Jermaine Davis. Our young running back, superstar running back. Only 25 years old. So now Bentley going to hand off to Davis again. And this time he's going to get the first down. He's going to move the ball to the 46-yard line. So, yeah, like I said, these 2 teams, both technically original representing OG teams, if that's the way you want to put it here. Davis going to take it again. This time he has more room, and he's going to get another first down. So, yeah, the Black Knights relocated from London. They were one of the few teams who shared a city. I mean, actually, not the few teams, but most of the teams share the city that I chose before this Madden 24. So London's now in Paris, and Davis is going to try and get a couple yards, but only gets 4, so a little successful there. But yeah, so the Black Knights are now in Paris, still in the same division in the EFC East with the Monarchs and the Snowhawks now, another new team to come to this division and the league. And here goes a nice pass, and that's going to be another first down, this time by number 89. Who is, for some reason he's not on my list here. Oh, there he is, Kevin Bean, the tight end. So, I have both rosters pulled up here, so any defensive player that makes a stand, if I don't know them already, then I can already look that up here. And a nice throw over the middle, and that's a touchdown. A nice play by Chris Barnes, another wide receiver here for the Shamrocks, as they put points on the board first here in the first quarter after a very successful opening drive. So nice, adjustment made there by Barnes, and able to get the nice catch for the touchdown. So Will Bentley has a nice first successful drive as a Dublin Shamrock. The kick, extra point after, and it's going to be good. So here's perfect so far, and the Shamrocks now lead 7-0. Now the Black Knights will see their offense come out here onto the field first after a kick return. And the kick return's going to keep going. Oh, he almost broke free for a nice touchdown, and that was number 30, and I don't remember what his name is, but I'll find it out, I'm sure, soon enough. But here's their quarterback for the Black Knights, Terry Patterson, a returning member. Obviously, you guys wouldn't know that because the league doesn't exist anymore on YouTube, but he has been the quarterback for the Black Knights since Season 1, and he's now reprising his role once more. He's kind of an older quarterback, 32 years old, but he's going to chuck down to number 37. Getting up to the 38-yard line, and that number 37 would be... I have the whole roster pulled up here, so I don't know why it's not coming up here to me. But he's going to hand it off to number 39, his running back. And that is, oh, is that Junior Hopkins? Looks like it, yeah. And he unfortunately is going to be leaving the stadium for a wrist, holding his wrist. So we'll see what that injury is later on. But yeah, hopefully he gets better. Patterson going to look to throw over middle, and that's going to be almost knocked away, but it's going to be hauled in. That's going to be hauled in. Excuse me. It's going to be hauled in by Jared Whitworth, wide receiver for the Black Knights this season. First year in the league. A lot of these guys, it's their first year in the league, technically. Obviously, I know the game won't say so, but it is, because we don't have actual real-life people here. So, yeah, Patterson going to look for a nice open set here. Throws over the middle. That's a caught by, I think, his tight end, number 81. And that would be his tight end, one of his tight ends, Dalton Faulkner. He's 24-year-old. Now you got a single backfield here. Play action. Turns around, looks and throws, and almost intercepted, but he's going to luckily get it out of bounds. It looks like Tavares Ellington is trying to get to Patterson. That's a corner defensive back for the Shamrocks on defense there. Patterson throws upfield, and it's going to be knocked away, incomplete. And that's going to be, I don't have his name, Darius Booker. And on the contact there, and they're going to be going for it here. Going for it here on the opening drive. 4th and 4. Patterson takes a snap, throws wide open in the middle of the field. That's caught for a huge gain. And a nice huge first down by Derek Hyde. Another veteran receiver for the Black Knights, one of the few returning members of this team since we had to relaunch it technically. Also, obviously, just a clarification too, all of these players are not user players, they're not submitted or anything, they're just computer generated for the most part. A couple other than the real life NFL players. And here goes a broken tackle by Wilbin. So it looks like he, yeah, so Quincy Wilbin taking over for, he's the guy that just went into just left the field. And here goes Wilbin again. Nice first down. And it's a 1st and goal, actually. Yeah, Wilbin's coming in, replacing, the running back that left with an injury earlier. So here goes a nice touchdown run, looks like. I don't know why I said that weird, but Quincy Wilbin going to score his team their first, put them on the board for the first time tonight. I can't get the words out for some reason. But yeah, so Quincy Wilbin chalked it up as the first touchdown for the Black Knights this season. Goes from the running back on the ground. So that means the Black Knights now within one extra point attempt of tying up this ball game. So it's going to be an extra point here. And it's up, and it looks like it'll be good. So the Black Knights, just like that, will tie up this ball game after another successful drive from them. So now we'll see the Dublin Shamrocks back in action here at home. Will Bentley going to come out here leading his men, hopefully, obviously, for his sake, to victory. See, that's the goal here in week 1. You want us to get off on the right foot, and whether or not this is their first time playing or not, he wants to make sure he looks like he's played in this league for years. And there goes a nice short pass. Took him for a little bit to be taken down, but Bentley's still perfect. That's Chris Barnes. With the nice catch there. So 2nd and 5, 16 left, and here goes a nice pass attempt to number 90, Barden. Not sure. Dorian Barden, he's a tight end, but he's wearing number 90. That's kind of random. And some of these numbers I might have to change. Some of the names might have to change. Here goes, attempted, but he's going to be sacked. And that was I'm looking for the name Smith. I can't see it. Courtney Smith is in there for the sack on Will Bentley, and he just could not get the ball out in time. And Bentley got, or Courtney Smith got free and took him down. So that'll be a 3-and-out, the first 3-and-out of the game. First punt by either team for the Dublin Shamrocks. So Derek Hyde on the return, going to just fair catch it at about 33, which means Patterson will be able to come out here onto the field again and try and build upon their lead. His defense managed to make the stop, and we'll see if he can add on to his success. Patterson going to throw, and almost could have been intercepted, but it was going to be broken up. And a nice play made there by number 21 on the defense for the Shamrocks, Quincy Barkley. Play action again. Patterson throws out to Derek Hyde, who's going to get all the way up to the 43, just 1 yard shy of a first down. Derek Hyde and Patterson obviously know each other from last season. So Patterson going to go again, but that's going to be intercepted. And that's going to be taken back, and it's going to go to the house for the Shamrocks, a pick 6. That's going to be Reggie Huff with his first career interception, pick 6, the whole package. And yeah, trying to look for Derek Hyde again. Like I said, these two have a close connection, but Huff said, I won't have any of that. And he's just going to take over and run it back for 6. Here comes the extra point after. And that'll be a 7-point lead now for the Shamrocks. So right when they're stall out on their last drive, their defense makes up for it and gets them more points on the board. So now they'll kick off here with just over 6 minutes left to play in this first quarter. We already have an interesting game here. As nice return made by Quincy, and he's gonna, I forgot his name already, Quincy Wilbin on the return. And Patterson gonna come out here after a very shocking, very unexpected interception throw as he tried to look for wide receiver Derek Hyde. So under center, Patterson gonna hand off. Oh, he's gonna fake it, RPO play, and to Hyde, and Hyde's gonna make a man miss. Unfortunately, Jerry Whitworth's gonna be slow to get up. So a brief injury timeout here, a little hurt, holding his left pectoral region. So we'll see if he comes back in the game or not. So huge play for a first down by Derek Hyde in the last play, and now Quincy Wilson in the backfield, or Wilbin, excuse me. Patterson in motion and his man in on the left side. Takes a snap, throws, completes over to Wilbin. And Wilbin's going to get a nice 6-yard gain up to the 37. So we'll see if Patterson can get back into his rhythm he was starting to get in last drive before the unexpected turnover. Hyde's going to move in on the right side. Takes a snap, throws over the middle. That's a huge play. Not really a huge play. I mean, it's still a big play downfield. And the Paris will have another first down, thanks in large part to Tyler Torrance, wide receiver number 89. So the Fitzsimmons there on the tackle for the Shamrocks, Cam Fitzsimmons. Patterson throwing, dumps it off short. And this time gets it to Dalton Faulkner. And unfortunately, another injury here on this Black Knights offense. And it's going to be Lippitz, the offensive lineman. So we'll see if he can, hopefully he gets better as well. But Patterson takes the snap again, gets rid of it. And there goes Faulkner again, this time for another first down, but yet another unfortunate injury on this offense for the Black Knights. They're so far, injury bug is so far hitting them hard here tonight. But luckily he only has to sit on the bench. So but that's 2 crucial offensive linemen down for the Black Knights. So we'll see if Patterson can still stay upright. It looks like he can. He gets it out, but he's going to lose control. Excellent defensive play made there by Barkley. And it's going to be a nice 2nd and down and 10. With just under 4:40 left to play in the first quarter. Patterson takes the snap, throws it out to Faulkner, and Faulkner's almost going to break free for the first down, but he's going to be tripped up at the 5. And we'll see, it went a little airborne there, but a nice play there by Patterson. But just got him by the shoestring was Nathan Cowan, the linebacker for the Shamrocks. Single backfield here. Patterson handoff to Quincy Wilbin. He's only going to get a couple yards. Fitzsimmons there in on the tackle. The Black Knights now knocking on the door on offense here. Will the Shamrocks defense be able to hold him? Wilbin takes the ball, makes a couple man misses, and he's going to be pulled in to the end zone for another Black Knights touchdown. So that's his first touchdown, or I think it might have been his second touchdown even of the night. And the Black Knights will even the score pending an extra point. So the kicker is going to take it here, and it's going to lay up, and it's going to be good. No misses so far today. So now we have 14 apiece here, still in the first. Kickoff for the Black Knights as the Shamrocks will return it. And he will not instead return it. He will instead take a knee in the end zone as Will Bentley will come out here in his offense again. So, yeah, I got to say, so far, game is living up to the hype for sure. Going to hand off to number 37. I already forget his name. Bridge is another running back they're using. I wish they would just kind of stick with the ones they got, but it's all right. They're going to just choose to use multiple. And this goes a handoff. This time it's to a familiar face, and that's Jermaine Davis. Excuse me. So he will get a nice first down play here. So from the 35, going to play action, and throws it over the middle, and he will find Jackson for the first down. That's going to be, let's see, Edward Jackson. It takes me a second to find a name. The more I see them, the more familiar I'll get with their names. So that's what I'm hoping for this entire season, that I start calling these games live. So handoff to Davis. He's going to get a couple yards before he's brought down by Forrest McKenzie. And this one of the linebackers here for Paris. Bentley going to throw a slant pass, and it's almost going to be caught off the ricochet. Bennett was in the area, but luckily it'll be falling to the ground and incomplete. Here goes Will Bentley again, throwing upfield, and that's going to be caught for a... Oh, no, actually, sorry. I don't know what I was saying there. It's going to be incomplete. Bush in on the coverage, and that's going to be another punt. So the Shamrocks drive stalls out again. And, yeah, luckily Patterson's going to take over again on offense. Will they be able to repeat the same success they had the last time this happened, or just a few moments ago? Patterson single backfield, throws over the middle. That's caught by Derek Hyde. Patterson 12 for 17 so far in the night. Derek Hyde 4 for 51. Clearly proving why he was the clear number one receiver here in Paris. And takes a shot downfield, looking for Hyde again. And that's going to be broken up. Excellent defensive play made by number 18 on the Shamrocks defense. Patterson throws and tried to look for Faulkner, I believe, and it's going to be also knocked incomplete. Yeah, Faulkner getting into it a little bit with the guy that just helped him up. He's like, bro, what are you doing? It's Nathan Cowan on the coverage. So but another punt here for Paris. And they'll be fair caught at the 40, allowing Bentley to come back here for potentially a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. But luckily, obviously, since it's only the first quarter, they will retain possession. unless a crazy turnover happens, but seems unlikely. Here goes Davis, and he's going to get maybe a yard, just about a yard. He's already hit his stat line, 7 carries for 40 yards so far tonight. Davis in the backfield again. Bentley under center, going to toss out to the right side, and he's going to be taken down, going to lose that yard that they gained just a moment ago, thanks to Luther Hyde. No clear relation, I believe, to Derek Hyde, but Luther Hyde, another veteran player from 2 seasons ago. And that'll be the end of this first quarter. I know I'm a little behind there, but this all tied up here. But the Shamrocks are driving, or at least trying to. But this Black Knights defense is stepping up a little bit. Bentley again to throw, and this time it's going to be knocked away. Knocked away by a defensive back. Let's see if I can find his name. Juan Bush. That'll be another punt for Dublin. And a fair catch signaled for by Hyde at the 16-yard line. So chose not to get any more yards back there, and Patterson will come back onto the field here. So if you guys are enjoying this so far, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe to stay tuned for the rest of this season. Patterson going to take the snap, throws over the middle. It's caught by Faulkner. Faulkner's going to have a nice first down over the middle up to the 30-yard line. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying, like I said, enjoying this, we have social media platforms as well on Twitter and Instagram. Both, I don't think both are linked in the description now that I realize. But I'll try and make sure I start doing that after this week. That way you guys know and can maybe, I don't know, share this league around if people are enjoying this. If you know people that enjoy this type of thing. But yeah, I could always use more. I mean, those of you that do watch, appreciate your support. And yeah, look forward to the rest of the season. So far had a very successful opening week. I mean, at least successful week as in a very exciting opening week, obviously, if you've seen the games that have happened so far. Very much looking forward to the rest of the season. So Patterson going to take the snap again then, and going to find a new player to find here. Should be an easy number though. It's number 0. Not a common number to find usually, but I don't see. Oh wait, no, I don't see it here. Nice pass to Quincy Wilband, and yeah. So who's number 0 on the Black Knights? Let's find out here. I'm confused with the overall, and the age, and the numbers for some reason. Oh, there we go. Devontae Fellman's wide receiver. So Patterson going to drop back a little, throws, completes over the middle. That's going to be about 8 yards. Caught by Torrance. So a nice, good play there made by Patterson. Deep backfield. Oh, he's going to be blown up before it even gets started. It's a huge play made by Ted Britt, one of the outside linebackers for this Dublin Shamrocks defensive front here. Patterson going to drop back, throws wide downfield. He has Derek Hyde, and he's going to break free for a score. So that'll nice huge touchdown play made by Derek Hyde after a very good pass made by Terry Patterson, and yeah, Derek Hyde just beat his guy off the edge, and the safety tried to be back there for help, but you got to remember that Derek Hyde is one of the best receivers here in this league, and if you lose him once, you're probably not going to catch him. So extra point here to come as the Black Knights take the lead by 6. Well, 7 now with this extra point here. So 21-14 here with just 4 minutes into the second quarter. Shamrock's going to kneel on it as well. So, excuse me, here goes. Comes out the offense again, led by Jermaine Davis and Will Bentley, among others. Trying to get back into this game here. Obviously, they're still in it, but had a huge touchdown play given up against their defense, or by their defense. So, going to hand off to Davis. Has a huge run and gets a nice first down. Unfortunately, we'll have another unfortunate injury for the Black Knights here, but so far it's just a I'll just have to sit on the bench, so probably a temporary injury likely. No, nobody went into the tunnel, so. But yeah, first down and 10 here. Going to motion inside, and he's going to have it on the Jets pass here, and he's going to get about 3, so not a whole lot. That's Chris Barnes on the carry. So Bentley going to take a handoff, Jermaine Davis. And I believe I'm saying your name right. Yep, I am. Okay. So 3rd and 7 coming up here. 3rd and long. 3rd and long for the Shamrocks here. Bentley looking to pass, throws, finds Davis, and he's going to just be short. Gets up to the 45. Multiple defenders going to stop him right before the first down marker. Is the coach going to go for it? He's not. So they will remain down by 7 as they punt away this ball back to Paris. See what they can do with their next possession. So Patterson coming off a very successful drive, 5 for 5, 90 yards, and obviously a touchdown pass by Luther Hyde. Or not Luther Hyde, Derek Hyde, excuse me. So here goes Patterson, fake handoff. Throws downfield again, and oh, what a contested catch by Hyde again. Whoa. My goodness. This man is just making plays out here left and right. Derek Hyde goes up for it and says, I'll take that. And yeah, Fitzsimmons had no business being up there because he just got beat to the ball, and you can't have that if you're Dublin. His hand off to Quincy Wilbin, and he's gonna get about a couple yards. Huff's gonna be on the tackle there. But man, Derek Hyde, that's one of the guys I guess to watch for in this league if you're interested. Gonna throw over the middle again, and that's gonna be caught this time not by Hyde but by Faulkner, the tight end. So Black Knights are already inside the red zone, inside Dublin territory. Gonna fake handoff delayed. Throws again, this time to the big man. What is going on here? Gonna hand off to his lineman? Number 79? Yeah, gonna to Caleb Graham. They must not have 3 tight ends because that would be the 3rd tight end spot. Throws over the middle again this time, or to the left side this time, or right side, to Whitworth. Fitzsimmons on the tackle again. So 3rd and 1 at the 5. See what Paris can do here. Patterson throws slant inside, touchdown. It's going to be Tyler Torrance. Heard his name a couple times tonight, but now he has a touchdown for his team. And his first, obviously, of the season and of the league. So the Black Knights will increase their lead by another score here, as Dublin unable to respond last drive and had to punt away the ball. So now the Black Knights have built upon their lead another score. That sounded really weird. Oh, that sounded really stupid, but you know what? It's fine. We're here to have fun. And kickoff going to happen here. And it's going to be kneel down in the end zone. And Bentley will come out here trying to get back into this game here, as they've started to slip a little bit. As Derek Hyde has started to own their team a little bit. Bentley going to throw to the left side and dump it off to his tight end. Number 90, Dorian Barden. It'll be Luther Hyde that made the tackle there, so distant related maybe of Derek Hyde. And here goes a nice handoff up the middle by Davis. And he's going to get a nice first down. So, yeah, who do you got winning it? I mean, who do you get? Honestly, I guess I could ask this even if nobody's watching this necessarily, but if you all had to pick which one of these teams to do well in their division, which one do you think? I personally was thinking that the Shamrocks were going to do pretty well, but looking like right now the Black Knights might do better than I thought they were going to, but we'll see. So throw over the slant, over the middle. Bentley going to have another completion. a third down already, which is 5 minutes left to play in this second quarter here. We're moving along really smoothly here. Bentley going to throw. Nice pass made. Completion. Number 87. And that's going to be a nice first down from Raymond. Let's see if I can find him. Luke Raymond. Probably said his name earlier tonight. So move Davis outside. He's going to throw it down in a slant, but it's going to be knocked away. And Juwan Bush, who's been all over this field so far in this first half, makes another breakup. Bentley going to look to throw, but he's going to be sacked. Taken down by, there's Luther Hyde from his outside linebacker spot. He's originally played as a defensive end, but decided to switch to linebacker, but he's really built like a defensive end. As we played the last 2 seasons in this league here, and proves why he's dominant. Proves why he's one of the best players in this, one of the best defenders in this league. Bentley going to try and recover from that sack, going to try and scroll throws, but it's going to be incomplete as could not find anybody open. And there'll likely be another punt for the Shamrocks here as they start to fall away. They start to slip away a little bit. Here goes the punt. It's going to go all the way to about the 10, and Hyde will take it back, break a tackle, and gets up to the 26-yard line, right around the logo on the GSFL logo on the field. There's Derek Hyde's stats here. So far, a heck of a game here for him. 6 receptions, 130 yards, and a touchdown. So we'll see how much he builds upon that, or how much they decide to keep him in before they take him out of the game. Here goes a nice toss out to the left side to Whitworth, Jerry Whitworth. Heard his name already once tonight, but his second big play of the game. Yeah, honestly, in terms of, I guess, division picks, I mean, I get the Black Knights could easily, I mean, based on how I saw the Monarchs play the other night, I mean, the Black Knights could have this division. We'll see, though. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the last game of this division to be played, so, because the Snowhawks played yesterday, and they lost, unfortunately. I believe big time to the Sentinels. And then the Monarchs obviously lost on Thursday, so we'll see. We'll definitely have to see, but here goes a nice play by Whitworth. But yeah, so this could be the Black Knights division. If they are able to prove that if the Patterson to Hyde connection remains intact all season, this league will not know what hit it. There goes a nice breakaway tackle by Wilbin as he gets across the for first down, but he's having a heck of a night too. Looks like I just saw he had 9 carries for 30-some yards and 2 touchdowns. So Hyde and Whitworth going to move to the right side there. Patterson handoff to Wilbin, and Wilbin's going to get up to a nice, not going to get much though. Britt was going to be in there in the tackle. As we hit the first 2-minute warning here of tonight, this for this first half. Black Knights in control and currently driving just past the 50-yard line at the 45. Switched up a little bit with Hyde in motion to the far right. Got Wilbin in the backfield. Patterson looking to throw. Throws it outside. Whitworth going to just get it. Looked like it was going to be overthrown there, but Whitworth luckily was able to adjust and make the play. So nice play made there by Jared Whitworth, excuse me. So backfield, Wilbin again. Patterson throws over the middle, and another crucial catch made over the middle, and this time it's not Hyde, surprisingly. It's Devontae Fellmans. So look at this crucial catch here. 2 guys in the backfield, and Patterson just able to fit it in very tight windows. Which is something, if you're a quarterback, it's something you really want to get good at. It's being able to fit the ball in tight windows where defenders are all over you. Nice pass again by Patterson. This time he finds Faulkner for the short gain. Faulkner having a good game himself as well. 7 for 76. Or 7 catches for 76 yards is what I meant, sorry. I said it as if he was a quarterback, but no, 7 for 76. That'd be pretty bad. In fact, I don't think he'd be playing after 20 of those missed passes. So, but anyways, Patterson going to take off himself with his legs, and he's going to walk in for another touchdown. For his first touchdown. But so the Pack Knights just poured on a little bit here right before halftime. Terry Patterson takes it in for 6. Showing off his scrambling ability that he has a little bit at least. And again, like I said, building up his team score by another point or another score. So extra point to follow, and the Black Knights will be up by 3 scores now. Or sorry, wait. Yeah, 3 scores. 35-14. See if the Dublin Shamrocks have a response here. Is to be taken out of the deep and in the end zone. Or just inside the end zone. And Bentley will come out here again to play. So, yeah, so far no real defensive struggles. Only 1 interception by Terry Patterson in the first quarter. But, yeah, we'll have to see what happens. Is Bentley going to throw again? Oh, he's going to try and get it out, but getting pressured up the middle. Unfortunately could not release it in time. So Bentley single back in the backfield. Takes a snap, throws outside. He's got a man on the out route. And they're going to go high tempo here, or no huddle. Davis in the backfield with him. 51 seconds left to play in the half. Going to toss out to Davis. And Davis is going to be tracked down and tackled. Another hurry-up moment here. Timeout taken. Well, not hurry up, I guess timeout taken. 2nd and 13. Throws to Davis. Davis going to be tackled in the middle of the field. So another timeout taken. Their last timeout of the first half here. Bentley going to look to throw. Throws up field. And he's got a man all the way inside the 50. And does he get out of bounds? He does not get out of bounds. So it'll be 20 seconds here for potentially 1 or 2 more final plays here. Nice throw up field. Again, he's got a man. And it's the same one from earlier. And this is tight end, but he's going to run out of time. That's going to be the first half. Oh, what a crucial moment there for the Black Knights. But, yeah, I mean, that's just insane, man. Honestly, just insane. But, yeah, here's the halftime report, obviously. Go see around the league. I would usually switch it to the thumbnail, but I'm not going to right now. So, well, let's see what every team. Obviously, this is just kind of a review of what we've already seen. So, this is the game to come. Tonight's later game, I guess I could talk about that. The Redwoods will be facing the Riverhogs in Australia. So, that's going to be fun to look forward to. But here's another game. I'm not exactly sure why it's showing. Maybe because it's in Hawaii. But, yeah, the Wizards obviously facing the Orbits Monday night as well. So, and then it looks like it doesn't work. So, I guess the Bears at the Bears. That's interesting. So, but yeah. So, all in all, like I said, this has been a good game so far tonight. We obviously, like I said, we have the next game will be happening at 7 p.m. hopefully Central. If it has to be 7:30, it has to be 7:30. But hopefully by 7 we should be ready to go, ready to rock. And we'll have one more game tonight, and then we'll. I should have hopefully the highlights for these games hopefully up by tomorrow on Monday, but if not, probably Tuesday. And then we'll do the recap, the live stream on Wednesday like we did this past week. So, yeah, let's get back into this game, though, as Patterson is going to come out here with his men again and see if he can build on the success they had in the first half, as their 3-score lead only tells the story. Slight, story of how they got here. And here's a nice throw pass on the inside to Whitworth as he gets a nice. He's had a pretty good game too himself. But yeah, just this Dublin Shamrocks defense. I mean, they held firm in the first quarter, but they've so far started to fall off a little bit. Here goes a nice run up the middle by Wilbin. Quincy Wilbin. I said Wilbon in the first half, I think, but I believe it's Wilbin. So we'll go with Wilbin. Here goes a nice handoff. Speaking of Wilbin, here goes a break-off tackle. Hyde had a decent block, but not really necessarily. But yeah, so a nice huge Quincy Wilburn having a good game here after I believe their other running back, Junior Hopkins, left the game earlier, who's their actual starter. So he's filling in for him. So hopefully their starter is not too hurt, but we'll see here. Patterson going to throw downfield, and this time he's going to have Faulkner, another one of his favorite targets here, the tight end, making his presence known on that Dublin sideline. Patterson going to hand off again to Wilburn. He's going to get a couple yards. Brings up 3rd down and 2. Legacies getting at it with Wilburn a little bit. Nick Iglesias. Or not Nick Iglesias, it's the defender named Iglesias. It's fine. Patterson throws over the middle, wide open, caught by number 86. And that's a new name. I don't think I've ever said his before, but that is Randy Overton. Another one of the tight ends here for this Paris offense. And making obviously was wide open, so Fitzsimmons and all those guys just not in the area. Which is a little unfortunate, but I mean, hey, they're playing how they're playing, so it's a nice 5-wide formation here for Patterson. Throws upfield, this time to Faulkner, who gets inside the 10. So he'll have a 1st and goal approaching the 8-yard line. So far, a very good game here for obviously the Black Knights. They're, like I said, they've basically caught on fire here. Wilburn going to take it himself and do a somersault almost, flip into the end zone. His 3rd touchdown of the night, that actually might even be a league record. I'm gonna be honest. I say league record. Yes, we have records. I mean, I have records written down from the first 2 seasons, and I'll talk about this more on Wednesday, but some of them have already been broken. So, which that will bring me into another point on Wednesday. I'll talk about adjusting sliders and whatnot. It'll definitely have to happen. I'll let you guys know right now. So, if the Black Knights have an insane game here tonight, it might not happen in a future game. It sucks, but yeah, we'll have to change the sliders because there was too many crazy games to the point where they weren't necessarily realistic. Or like to the point where it looked more like a user was playing rather than the CPU. So yeah, let's just say 7 interceptions in a single game is not really realistic unless you're really, really bad. But even then, it seems kind of crazy that you wouldn't be taken out before you threw like your 5th interception. So, but anyways. So here comes the Dublin Shamrocks again. Hand off to Davis, who's going to lose a yard instead. That's going to be Hyde again. He's been all over the place so far tonight. But yeah, I forget now. Yeah. So Bentley again to throw, and he's going to get up to Davis again. Up to the 31-yard line. So just over 10.5 minutes left in the 3rd. And the Shamrocks down by a very good amount here. Oh, that's all right. I remember what I was going to do. And nice throw over the middle. That's incomplete, though. Good coverage by Monroe. That's Sidney Monroe for the Black Knights on the coverage. So it'll be another punt for Dublin. So we'll see what else they can do here. I'm just going to really quickly look up. I know I probably shouldn't do this, but during the broadcast, but we're going to look up the records. He might have just broken a record for most rushing touchdowns in the game. Let's find out. Nope, he so far has tied the record. And that's 3 touchdowns in a single game for rushing. So here goes, speaking of him, Wilburn, here he goes for another carry. So yeah, I'm not sure. Again, some of these records are probably just never going to be broken, especially some of them, like the passing yards in a single game. That was broken by Bryce Young yesterday for the Sentinels. That'll probably not be broken ever again, just based on the fact that it was made with the sliders being really too easy. So we'll probably up the difficulty, maybe adjust some of the sliders, make it more realistic. But outside of that, I'm just saying that right now it might not be attainable again. So who knows? Here goes Wilbin again for his like 9th carry, I believe. Or his 80 yards, 9 carries, something like that. Gonna hand off again, Wilbin. Gonna take it himself. Gonna take it outside, and he's got space, but luckily Fitzsimmons is back there. So he almost actually, sorry, I said 9 carries, 17 carries, sorry. And he's got 3 touchdowns already, almost 100 yards. So a very good night for him tonight. Patterson gonna look to throw, throws upfield, and that's gonna be almost another insane catch by Derek Hyde. Unfortunately, he's not gonna come down with it as the defense was ready for him this time. So Nathan Cowan was ready for him. Patterson dropping the throw, and he's gonna get knocked down. Huge hit, but they're not gonna call it a sack because he's let go of the football, or a fumble for some reason, but huge play made there by the Dublin defense. This brings up 3rd down here. Patterson to throw. Takes it off himself, and he's just going to slide well before the 1st down. So likely a field goal to come for the Black Knights. As you see here, Terry Patterson just able to use his legs and get upfield and all that. Very, very impressive indeed. Here goes the kick up, and it's going to be good. So the Black Knights will increase their lead, continue to pour it on a little bit, and they're now leading 45-14. And the Shamrocks will take it out of the end zone, take it upfield, and gets it up to about where he would have been if he had just nailed it, which is the 25-yard line. So he gets up to 24, so not too bad. So hand off to Davis, who's going to get nowhere. It's going to be blitz and hit down. That's McKenzie again, Forrest McKenzie. Haven't heard his name in quite a while, but finally makes another play, trying to stop in Davis's run game a little bit. So again here, going to toss it out to 87, who's going to lose more yards. And again, this Black Knights defense proven to be certainly legit, so far at least. See if they can go how they do against another good team. Like if anybody faces the Thunderbirds, they might be in for a rude awakening. We'll see though. Bentley gonna look to throw, gets hit as he throws, and just throws it incomplete. Luckily, well, he tried to get it out in time to at least find a receiver, if not throw it away. And Raymond, unfortunately, just could not get around the corner and see Bentley kind of yelling at him a little bit. Which, to be fair, it's not really his fault because the defender read the play like a book. Nice return made by Derek Hyde, who instead of taking it for a knee, just decides to run up to the 42. So, yeah, I don't know, man. This Black Knights team might just be one of the best to beat, which is really interesting because not last season, but the season before, the first season. We don't know last season because last season the file corrupted that for 2 weeks. But here goes Hyde again, or Patterson again, trying to find Derek Hyde again. Just only picks on him, it seems like. No, but the Black Knights, the very first season, they somehow went 8-0 before we had to end the season. So they had a perfect record of the season. And here goes Wilbin, who's going to get a nice carry. He finally cracks 100 yards here in the 3rd quarter. Barkley going to be on the tackle there as they try and cover some ground again for all the plays they've let up and all that. Just honestly insane. Hand off again. Wilbin, this time he's going to go nowhere, being stopped at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be, it's going to be Ted Britt with the stop. So Patterson under center, going to motion Whitworth in. Drops back, throws, and throws out to the left side, or right side, excuse me. Gets a completion, but only gets a yard, and that's Overton. Randy Overton. 3 guys to the left. Looking. Patterson rolls to his right. Going to take it himself, and he's going to be tackled and sacked. Sacked by Ted Britt gets his first sack of the game and second sack for this Dublin defense tonight. So haven't had a whole lot of success getting to the quarterback, but who knows, that might change after this play. Might reinvigorate the team a little bit and, you know, allow them to get more sacks. I don't know. But yeah, that's something that they just gotta take into consideration. And here comes Bentley out to come onto the field again after that pretty good punt by the Black Knights team here. So it pushes the Shamrocks back to their 12-yard line. Handoff to Bentley or Davis. Davis is going to be broken up again. This time by Farley. That's in the wing. Let's see. Farley. Oh, Joshua Farley. Free safety coming down for the safety blitz. Here goes Bentley. Takes it himself up the middle. And he's going to slide right before he gets the first down marker. So he's going to have 3rd and 1. So here goes a handoff. Another handoff here to Bridge. Backup running back for the Shamrocks here. Antoine Bridge. Got Davis in the backfield now, though. You're going to hand off to him to the long stretch to the left side. And he's going to get 5 yards on the carry. Brings up 2nd and 5. So just over 2 minutes left to reign in this 3rd quarter. Here goes Bentley, and Bentley's going to get it to Raymond, who's going to get a nice first down. Bentley hands off, fakes handoff. Passes it off to number 89, and that's his tight end, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, Kevin Bean. Haven't heard his name a whole lot today, but he's still making some plays here and there. That's all you could ask for. And off at Davis. Davis pushes his way over for a first right before the end of this 3rd quarter. So the Shamrocks are just over midfield trying to add on a little bit to their point total here tonight. Bentley again to throw, tries to throw it to Raymond, but Raymond just couldn't hold on. And that'll be a 2nd down and 3 for the Shamrocks. Shamrocks again, and fake play action. Bentley looking, but he's going to be tackled and sacked. And it's going to be Watson with the sack. Derek Watson right before the end of the 3rd quarter. And there's start of the 4th here. Black Knights lead big. Will they be able to hold on to this, or will they succumb to a immaculate comeback, which is what the Dublin Shamrocks need right at this very moment. 3rd and 11. Bentley throwing downfield, and it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Bush going to knock it away as Bentley was trying to look for number 88. And so they're going to be going for it, though. Guess they kind of have to. Bentley again to throw. Takes the snap, throws upfield, and this time he does have a man. He gets to him. And a nice, huge first down by Chris Barnes. Trying to target him on the previous play and managed to get it on the 2nd try. Play action. Bentley throwing downfield again, this time for number 90. It's going to be Dorian Barden, this big tight end. So that means brings up 1st and goal for the Shamrocks here inside of Black Knight territory. Going to hand off to Davis. Breaks a couple tackles, gets stopped at the 1. So defense is bending a little bit for the Black Knights to try and not let up any more points here in this game. Handoff, went to the wrong side, so it's going to be a Davis touchdown. So Jermaine Davis going to score for his team. Gets him back into this game a little bit at least. clears a little bit of that deficit, but they still got a long ways to go. So extra point to follow here. Make it a, let's see, 24-point ball game. 13 minutes left to play in this game here, and Black Knights will take it out of the end zone. It'll be, I believe, Quincy Wilbin. Here goes Patterson. Hands off to Wilbin, who's just going to hang on to it. It's 20 carries, 117 yards. Give him probably one of the players of the game. If not, give it to Terry Patterson. I know we had 12 minutes left, but this game was probably closer to over than it is to being not over. So Garland going to get the tackle there. 3rd and 1. So Patterson dropping back to throw, throws up in the middle. That's going to be almost caught, but dropped by Whitworth. Fitzsimmons was in the area. Forced him to lose the ball. Forced him to lose the ball, excuse me. And they're going to be punting. Which, I mean, it makes sense, obviously, since they're up by 24 points. So the Dublin needs a lot of help here. And really just, they need their offense to stay on the field or their defense to make a defensive stop. Or more defensive stops that they just did. Whatever helps them complete the comeback. Shamrocks gets it out in time and just drops it. Try to look for a screen pass. But Watson had none of it. Derek Watson was not able to have it. So Derek Watson, Luther Hyde, able to make some havoc on Bentley here. Is he going to hand off to Raymond, who's going to get stopped short of the first. Here goes Bentley. Throwing complete. It'll be a nice first down again here by the Shamrocks as they continue to trying to find Bean there. Single backfield formation. Bentley looking, has all the time in the world. Keeps looking, turns around, just decides to take off himself. There's a pushover man, guys, and hold on to the football. Miracle. Here goes Bentley again, throws inside to Raymond. Raymond's going to have a nice first down again as the Shamrocks continue to move down the field. And now are well inside of Black Knights territory. Even though this is obviously their home. So. See if they can do it. Dropping back. Throwing upfield. He's going to find Jackson for the catch. Edward Jackson. And over the middle to Davis. He's going to stay on his feet and get the first. Well, Bentley already 29 for 30. Or sorry, 29 for 40. 29 for 30 would really good. 29 for 40. So he's missed 11 of his passes so far. Excuse me. Davis fake handoff. Throws wide open. Touchdown. Right to Edward Jackson. The Shamrocks will add on to their, well, decrease their deficit. But yeah, Jackson just wide open. Not sure who left him open, but if you're a defender and defensive coordinator, I would probably have a talk with that guy or that whoever was back there in your next film session, because yeah, you do not leave a guy like that wide open. Here goes, they're going to make a 2-point attempt here. Looking, and it's just nobody open. We're taken down. So unfortunately, the 2-point conversion, J.J. Posley, going to just make a stop to it. And I'll not allow Will Bentley to get the ball out anymore. Even though he probably could have easily run it in himself, but oh well. So here goes the Black Knights again. And up to Quincy Boobin as he gets stuffed for like one of the first times this game. But all in all, this offense for the Black Knights has just been on point. Other than that first interception, they've just been unstoppable. Patterson looking to throw and almost knocked away, or almost caught for an interception potentially. But Huff just wanted to make sure he didn't catch it. So knocked it away. Patterson again to throw. Chucks down to Hyde and he's going to lose the ball, so can't quite crack 400 yards yet. So it brings up 4th and 11. There's the punt again for Paris. And here goes the Shamrocks out here on offense once more. Sorry if I was too far away. Here goes Bentley to hand off to is that the running back? I forget his name. But so it's a throw, Bentley up to Edwards. Edward Jackson, excuse me. Bentley takes himself, but gets tackled again. This time by, I think, Luther Hyde, yes. Unfortunately, Ben Watson is holding his wrist as he's injured. And here goes Will Bentley again to throw. Scrambles to his right, gets hit as he throws, but gets it way out of bounds. Here goes the throws over the middle. That's incomplete. And the Shamrocks will be going for it here on 4th down. Bentley getting pressured. Throws it downfield, and he's got a man wide open. And it's Edward Jackson once again. Wow. Just a huge something the Shamrocks definitely needed to stay in this game. But Edward Jackson coming up big here against these defenders who have been locking down everybody all night so far, and just honestly insane. Throws upfield, and that's incomplete. Or that's complete, excuse me. I got way too excited. Chris Barnes, who we haven't heard in a while tonight, but he's still alive. The Shamrocks knocking on the door again. Bentley scrambles, just chucks it over to the side. Out of bounds. So easily, probably 800 yards at least, 600 yards combined between these two quarterbacks tonight passing. That's very impressive here. Throws end zone, wide open corner. Touchdown, Shamrocks. And that's Chris Barnes. We just mentioned him a moment ago. And he helps his team get ever so closer to the Black Knights. And just look at that, take foot concentration, keeping the toes in. Wonderful. So pending this extra point, the Black Knights they're seeing their lead cut down to an 11-point lead. So still a 2-score lead, but it's not as big as they would have hoped it to be. And there goes a nice, big tackle by number 71, but out comes the Black Knights offense, just 5 minutes to work here. Yeah, so well over, potentially could be up to 1,000 yards of offense here tonight. Here goes the handoff to Wilbin. Gets a nice first down. Continues his monster of a night with a $130 or $133 on the ground and 3 scores. So let's see. Patterson back to throw. Dumps it off to I don't know who that was, but did not get very far. It's Faulkner. Looked back to throw. Patterson again. This time is caught by Luther Hyde. Or sorry, Luther Hyde. It's Derek Hyde. I messed up the names again. It's Derek Hyde. A huge play by Patterson to Derek Hyde. And yeah, just able to make the catch and almost broke away for another big score. So the Black Knights are not giving in so easily here. They probably saw that they're only down by 2 scores, so they want to make that 3 scores. There goes Terry Patterson again. To Derek Hyde again this time, who also has had a monster night. 8 catches for 174 yards receiving. Patterson gonna take it outside here. Stay up on his feet. He's gonna have the first. So multiple defenders try to get in there, including Fitzsimmons and others, and just could not take him down. So wait until he was already past the first down line. Patterson dart over the middle, and that's incomplete. Looking for Woodworth. One getting a little aggressive there on the Shamrocks. It's Nathan Cowan. Patterson throwing end zone. Touchdown! And once again, it's Derek Hyde. I believe his second touchdown. It might even be his first touchdown, honestly. But yeah, Derek Hyde able to get himself open there. Almost could have been picked off by one of the corners had they been paying attention. Fitzsimmons and whoever 28 is. But unfortunately, they were not. And Derek Hyde will increase his team's lead, putting them over 50 points. So nice 7-play drive there, 77 yards. 3:02 remain in the game here. So we'll see how that goes. They've already been streaming for almost an hour and a half here. So again, like I said, might have to push the next game to 7:30, but we'll find out. So I don't have to set up as much for the next stream as I will just did this one. So that's a nice thing. Boom. Gets out to the Bentley gets out to his receiver there, and a new injury for the first time since we're 1 on the Black Knights. Edward Jackson was the receiver on that last play. Catch the ball. Bentley throwing downfield and off target, incomplete. Bentley 36 for 51 and almost 400 yards, and I think like 3 touchdowns. Looking, throws complete over the middle. That's caught by Raymond. Or not Raymond, excuse me. Dorian Burden. But he's a tight end. Bentley upfield this time too. There's Raymond. And just approaching the 2-minute warning here slowly as they hurry up. Bentley takes a snap, tosses it out to Davis, who gets up to 36 before here we hit the 2-minute warning. Shamrocks driving down the field, trying to add more to their Or decrease their deficit again to 11. Or whatever it needs to be. Here goes the handoff. In the hurry up moment here. Well, let's just throw it away. Excuse me. Bring us up 4th down and 1. So last play attempt likely coming here. Yep, for the Shamrocks. This eventually, whatever happens here decides the game. Handoff. Ooh, a nice block, but he's gonna be tripped up. Posey was blocked like badly, or not badly, pretty good. But as you can see, look at whoa, bam! But then he trips him unintentionally, or Davis trips over the other end. Like, I don't know what happened, but what a way to end the game. I mean, that was interesting to say the least. As Wilbin's gonna push forward for a couple more yards, but yeah, this game, I mean, I thought it was gonna be decent because it was gonna be a division game, but it's been better than I expected. I mean, I'm still gonna be updating the sliders and settings and to make it more realistic, but I don't know. I mean, if it's crazy like this every week, we might have to keep them, but we'll see. So 15 seconds remain here. Black Knight's going to just run this one out here and ride into the sunset on their plane back home with a week 1 victory and first place in the division. So the Black Knights will take home the victory here in Dublin and will be crowned, at least for now, first place in the EFC East. And their defense was very stingy most of the game. Derek Hyde and his quarterback had an insane connection. And yeah, honestly, just couldn't ask for a better game tonight. Like I said, the game will be happening probably in about 30 minutes for the Oakland Redwoods and the Melbourne Riverhogs in Melbourne. So it should be fun as well. But with that is all from me. So I'll show the stats quickly for you guys interested. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. But actually, I'm not gonna show the stats because I don't necessarily need to. So yeah, I'll get right into this, preparing for this next game. So see you guys in a few moments. So peace.